We'll continue talking a bit here about immigration and agriculture. Walk onto many dairy farms in Wisconsin and you will find a melting pot in the milking parlor. Studies show more than half of the labor force are immigrants. Those workers and the farmers who employ them live in fear of increased deportation actions, as we saw in Wisconsin just weeks ago, and what that could mean to the state's $43 billion dairy industry. Do you believe immigrant labor should remain a part of Wisconsin's dairy industry? And what would you push for as governor? Governor Walker, we begin with you.
Well, again, as I mentioned, we're a nation both of immigrants and of laws. When I was looking through some of my father's papers recently after his passing, I saw some of the details about some of our ancestors. Thomas Llewellyn, who my father's first name was Llewellyn, came from South Central Wales, where his father was a miner, and he came here to America as a blacksmith because he wanted to pursue freedom and opportunities like so many immigrants do today. But he also came because this was a nation of laws and a stable government. And so we need to uphold those laws. And Jessica, that question probably would be best suited for the U.S. Senate U.S. Senate debate, I should say, because those laws are addressed at the federal level. Do I think we should have open to immigrants here in the state, whether it deals with our dairy industry or anybody else? Yeah. For legal immigration in the state of Wisconsin, we need people to come in. We now have more people in the workforce than we've ever had before in the state's history. We not only need to keep our graduates here, we need to bring people in from other states and other places to help us grow the economy.
Mr. Evers?
Well, first of all, we heard that Governor Walker said no to the DACA kids. And as far as in-state tuition, other states have done it, and under the same circumstances. But what concerns me the most is we continue to pass on this issue with our president. And this campaign is not about Donald Trump. It's about Scott Walker and Tony Evers. But it is about the governor's ability to call out bad public policy at the national level. When young people were being ripped away from their parents at the border, and people asked the governor of Wisconsin whether he thought about that, and he said it's a federal issue. Well, it's not. It's a human issue. It's a human issue, and the governor of the state of Wisconsin needs to weigh in on that. The governor of Wisconsin has to weigh in on the issue of immigration. I will work hard. We have to have a comprehensive reform in the state. We must be able to do that. In addition, I would provide driver's permits for people that are working in Wisconsin and
Time
are
is up,
undocumented.
and that goes to our next